My name is Clara and this is why I deserve an A. A big part of my life is how I've always loved to read. Some of my favorite books are from the Harry Potter series. I've read a ton and hope to be an author when I'm older. Sometimes I would spend hours on the computer typing. I sometimes take phrases from books and come up with ideas for stories. You could say that a passion of mine is Greek mythology, although not to the point where I'm studying it constantly. I do research it from time to time because I find it interesting and there's so much to learn. I have read Percy Jackson and it's one of my favorite series. I often go back on the stories I've written. I reread, then reread some more, and you guessed it, reread. If something doesn't sound right, I reword it until it flows. I sometimes delete entire paragraphs. I'm extra careful at evaluating myself. I've done many projects this quarter: NHG, ICP, LCA, and the project I am doing right now, WIDA. I think I've done a pretty good job so far. This is a pretty awesome WIDA. I learned a lot, especially during NHG. I hope in the fourth quarter I'll have a great WIDA, even better than this one, although it's highly unlikely. I also hope LCA will go well, and ICP too. I've really put myself to the test this past year. I've learned a lot and hope to learn more. My brother and sister are both talented swimmers. Everyone kept telling me that I should join them. My parents finally forced me to go, to try out, even though I didn't want to. I hated it so much I decided to quit. I totally failed. Aside from my failures, I've had a few successes, like when I transferred from West to Jefferson. I was lucky to have made friends quickly. This was a big change for me, but I adapted without problems. I really wasn't sure about Jefferson at first, but now I am thankful I switched schools. I find that in projects I gain a lot of knowledge. Idea Lab has helped me realize how I am a unique learner. I learn better when dealing with subjects I am interested in. That is why I learned so much this quarter. My main motivation when I am doing Idea Lab projects is the good grade I receive in the end. I am interested in the learning aspect of Idea Lab as well. That is why I have gotten better grades this year compared to my previous school years. One way I set standards for myself is by making the goal to be kind to other students. I try to be nice to everyone even if they aren't nice back. You know, kill them with kindness sort of thing. By doing this, I am setting standards for myself and everyone else in my school. I am very interested in the subjects I study. If I'm not interested in the subjects, I zone out. I know what you're thinking, but this never happens in Idea Lab. I don't know what you're talking about. Just kidding, I really am interested in Idea Lab. I'm a very bad procrastinator, which means I will wait till the last minute to do absolutely everything. This is a big problem for me, but Idea Lab has helped me realize I need to do schoolwork earlier than usual. When it comes to school, I'm a very hard worker, even though I don't do everything the very second I get it. I refuse to get a bad grade. I often stay up late to do homework, which is just another example on how I finish my work at the last minute. I follow the rules with project work. It helps me to find a starting point and to have guidelines to follow. That is why GT is such a challenge for me, but that also helps me to progress in my learning. I have a very structured learning style. I am always on time for class. I know what you're thinking. What's the big deal? Well, to answer your question, the big deal is that I wouldn't deserve an A if I was late for class. I try my best to get to class on time, even on gym days. My name is Clara, and that is why I deserve an A.